This is Guy, and he basically helps people with tinnitus for relief solutions. Now, tinnitus is basically a hearing problem where you always hear a shrill ring. And when Guy started, he had just 100 subscribers. And he was creating stock footage videos with weird AI voiceovers because he was so uncomfortable on camera. And when he first talked to me, he basically said that he's pretty close to retirement and he wants to make a few thousand extra dollars to supplement his income. But the AI videos he was making just weren't doing it. But here's the thing, Guy himself suffers from tinnitus, which is basically ringing in the ears. So life gave him lemons and he turned those lemons into lemonade. And today his channel has over 10,000 subscribers. He receives sponsorships and it makes him a decent income for someone in their retirement, a few $1,000s a month. But the crazy thing is, most people think you have to have 1,000 subscribers to get monetized and you have to be monetized in order to make money. But he started making over $1,000 a month when he had just 446 subscribers. That's right, 446 subscribers, and he landed a $1,500 a month brand deal. Now, like I said, most people think you need to be monetized to make money, and most people think that you need tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of subscribers to get sponsorships. But Guy proved that wrong. So today I'm breaking down the lessons on how Guy was able to get a sponsorship deal with only 446 subscribers and how he grew his channel from 100 to over 10,000 subscribers in less than a year. Now, I love examples like Guy because yes, we have these crazy examples of clients who are making six figures, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. We even have a few clients that are making over $1 million a month that consult with us. But there's a lot of people out there that just want to use YouTube as a side hustle that they kind of enjoy, where they can help other people and make a little bit of money on the side. And that's exactly the situation that Guy was in. And if you're in this exact situation, I have a completely free live workshop that you can check out Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Click the link in the description in the pinned comment below. All right, quick break. This Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm hosting a free live workshop called Make Money with YouTube 2026 Secrets. If you've been struggling to find your YouTube niche, or you don't want to spend months or even years building a channel around something that isn't profitable or just doesn't work for you in general, then this workshop is for you. Because for everyone who shows up live, I'll be giving away the Hidden Niche Finder 2.4. This is the most advanced version of my GPT-powered niche validation tool yet, and it's designed to help you instantly test and uncover profitable YouTube niches before you invest your time, money, and effort into the wrong one. And it's the most refined, data-driven version so far, and I'll be giving it away completely free, but only during this live workshop. So attend the free live workshop by clicking that link down the description and the pinned comment below to grab it. You'll also be able to ask me questions live, so I look forward to meeting you. Oh, and just a heads up, this will be probably one of the last times I'll be giving away a version of the Niche Validator for free, so make sure you click that link and show up to the workshop. Make sure you put it in your calendar, and I look forward to seeing you there. Now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Lesson number one is he chose a niche where he could help people. And this is the first lesson about niche selection. Guy specializes in tinnitus care, helping people manage the constant ringing in their ears that affects millions of people worldwide, including my own dad, who is a Vietnam veteran and suffers from this. Now, what makes Guy's story particularly inspiring is that he faces the very challenges that he helps others with, but that's actually not uncommon at all. I would say over 95% of my clients make money and start successful YouTube channels simply by solving problems for the younger version of themselves. Because like I said before, when life gives you lemons, you can make lemonade. In many cases, if you look at the silver lining, problems can be blessings. Now, his own tinnitus makes it difficult for him to judge the quality of his audio. And this created a unique hurdle in his content creation journey. But he chose a niche where he could genuinely help people suffering from the same thing that he does. And his personal expertise with tinnitus makes his content more authentic and valuable. And when you help people with real problems, sponsors notice, even with a small subscriber count. Now, lesson number two is he moved from AI voiceovers to appearing on camera. Now, the second lesson is all about personal branding, because when Guy joined our program, he was hiding behind AI voiceovers and stock footage. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some examples where AI channels can work, but this is not one of them. He was reluctant to show his face and he was uncertain about how to create engaging content. And of course, we encouraged him to move from AI voices to appearing on camera because, like I said, this is not one of the niches where that would work. And think about it like this. How many times have you made a purchasing decision from an AI channel? You could probably count that on maybe one hand in your entire life, maybe none, right? For a lot of us. Then think about how many times you made a purchasing decision from a personal brand channel where there's a real human being talking on the other side? Probably many, many, many times. You've probably looked at reviews of desks and smoothie makers and coffee makers and all kinds of stuff like that. And because of those reviews, you made a buying decision. And that was the problem with his channel. His content was actually really good because he was writing the videos himself, but he had an AI voice, and then he'd have weird B-roll pop up while he was making the videos, and people just couldn't trust or resonate with that. But when he switched to a personal brand where he was showing his face, it was incredibly powerful for his channel and his business. Now, initially, Guy was uncomfortable in front of the camera, but we provided coaching on his on-camera presence and presentation style. And this built his confidence, and appearing on camera builds stronger connections with your audience. And most importantly, it gets them to know, like, and trust you. The personal connection is what makes sponsors want to work with you, even with a smaller audience. In fact, many sponsors prefer working with micro creators. Lesson number 3, he built structure and systems around his channel. Now, the third lesson is about systems. So let's hear from Guy about this.
My name is Guy. I've been a member of Shane's program for a few months now. I'm very impressed with this program and the value that it's providing. Shane's team really helped me decipher what my audience wants and how I can find winning ideas.
Now, my team really helped him decipher what his audience wants and how he can find winning ideas.
With their help, I was able to build structure around my YouTube channel. Now I really have a system in place that I can use to build my channel and be consistent.
And with our help, he was able to build structure around his YouTube channel, and now he really has a system in place that he can use to build his channel and be consistent. And a key factor in Guy's success was implementing systematic approaches to content creation. And this structure allowed him to maintain his consistency despite additional challenges that he faced. And a systematic approach helps maintain consistency, even with unique obstacles. And consistency is what sponsors look for. They want creators who show up regularly and deliver value to their audience every week, week after week. Now, lesson number 4 is he maintained weekly uploads. So the fourth lesson is consistency. When he first started working with us, he was maybe uploading once a month, and that's just not gonna cut it. You need to upload weekly, especially when you first start. Now, when your channel is much more advanced, you've been doing it for a very long time, that's when you can consider potentially uploading less often. But when you're first starting your channel, volume, volume, volume. You must upload, and you must upload consistently because you're trying to figure out what content the algorithm likes, what content people want to see from you specifically. And that process takes some time, and you have to do a little bit of experimentation. Now, when he started with us, he was around 100 subscribers, and by starting and maintaining that weekly schedule, he was able to grow. And he was able to land his first ever sponsorship before he even got to 500 subscribers. Now, if you're interested in how you can look good to sponsors and how you can pick the right niche, like I said before, make sure you click that link in the description in the pinned comment below to attend the live training. This is exactly what we're gonna be going over, and you can ask me literally any question you want, right? I'm somebody who's probably helped more people succeed on YouTube and make like full-time businesses from YouTube than just about anybody else in the world, specifically in the educational space. And you get to literally ask me questions for as long as you need me, right? I have literally stayed for 3 hours before answering every single question that you have. So make sure you click that link in the description and attend the live training. I look forward to seeing you there. And if you're able to get results from my live training, make sure you comment below because I love to hear that. Now, the fifth lesson is about quality because we were able to simplify his editing while making his videos higher quality. And when Guy first started, his editing was quite choppy. And we provided him with feedback on what specifically needed to be improved on his editing, particularly his use of text and the inconsistent pacing and the cutoff audio and the oddly paced B-roll, etc. We helped him improve his editing and do it significantly faster. And by addressing specific issues like inconsistent pasting, text placement, B-roll integration, now Guy's editing is a lot more seamless and it doesn't take him nearly as long. And as Guy's channel grew, we helped him expand beyond solo creation. And by implementing our systems and processes to make everything extremely smooth, this allowed him to focus on content strategy and presentation, and it made it much easier to maintain a consistent weekly upload schedule while also maintaining the high quality, well-edited videos, which also makes your channel more attractive to sponsors, even with a small subscriber count. Now, lesson number 6 is he overcame his unique challenges with a system. Remember, Guy has tinnitus, which makes it difficult for him to judge the quality of his audio. Because of his tinnitus, Guy is unable to determine on his own whether or not his audio is clear for YouTube. And this is a unique challenge. So we developed a unique system to help him. We came up with a system where he would send us test videos prior to his recording so that we can make sure that there is nothing wrong with the audio setup. And by reviewing the test videos, it ensured that his audio quality was clear. clear. And his personal challenges didn't have to limit his YouTube success. And to be honest with you, many of our successful clients oftentimes do have personal challenges. In many cases, their entire niche is about the challenge that they have and the things that they suffer from. And I know that we all have challenges and we all suffer from things, and you can help other people overcome those challenges and suffer from them less. So again, attend the live training in the description in the pinned comment below, and I will help you find your niche. All right, lesson number 7, he built a business around YouTube. So the 7th lesson is about business building. Guy didn't just focus on growing his channel, because let's be honest, there are probably many things that Guy could have talked about. For instance, he likes riding motorcycles. He could have made a channel on riding motorcycles, but that is a pretty saturated niche unless you have some kind of unique angle. However, there weren't that many people who were talking about tinnitus, and it's something where he felt like he could provide a unique angle and he could give a lot of value to the market. And he was serious about turning YouTube into a serious side hustle or even a little business.
I also learned a lot about how to build a business around YouTube. If you're serious about turning YouTube into a business, then you should seriously consider Shane's program.
And if you're serious about turning your YouTube channel into a business and a side hustle, then click that link in the description in the pinned comment below as well. But yeah, there's probably many things you could potentially make a channel on, right? Like, I enjoy playing certain types of video games. Doesn't mean I'm gonna make a channel on them. In fact, I kind of want to keep it as a hobby, because if you try to turn something that you like as a hobby into a business, you're probably gonna kind of lose passion for it. I remember this happened to me when I made a channel about RuneScape when I was young. At first I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to make money, from playing a video game. And then it became very tedious to actually, do the videos, and it was extremely hard to make money from it. And I realized that it was kind of ruining my passion for RuneScape. And so I stopped doing it. But what will get you through that phase in many cases is the fact that you're actually helping other people. And this is why I'm so passionate about helping people to find their niche, because when I help them find their niche, they're gonna help so many other people. And now Guy gets sponsors for his channel, and he gets the opportunity, for instance, to do paid reviews for hearing aids. And he's building his email list, he's working on his website, and he's even getting paid clients for consultations. Plus, the systems and the delegation that we have is freeing up his time, and he's working on business expansion. So let's look at Guy's transformation. When Guy joined us, he had around 100 subscribers. He was using AI voiceovers and stock footage, and he made a total of $0 on YouTube. He was also very uncomfortable on camera. He was uncertain about how to create engaging content. And after working with us, he dialed in his niche, he got confident on camera and with his recording setup, which was very difficult for him considering he had tinnitus. He got his first sponsorship with only 446 subscribers, and that was $1,500 a month. And now he's making thousands of dollars a month, and he has over 10,000 subscribers. And that was his goal. His goal was to make a few $1,000s a month, and that's exactly what he's able to achieve. And if he wants to, I know he can easily make it to 10, 20, even $30,000 a month if he really wants to. So like I said before, if you want to discover your niche or you want to dial your niche in, right? You're not sure if you should expand, or maybe you should niche down more, or maybe you should pivot to a different niche, all those different types of things, and you want to figure out how to grow and make money on YouTube, just attend the live training this Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss out on it. If you don't attend this live training, you're just going to be doing YouTube at a huge disadvantage to everyone who actually attends it and knows the secrets. And I know that 99% of people that watch this are never going to work with me one-on-one, and I'm totally fine with that. I get messages all the time from people who are like, Shane, I watched your videos. Shane, I attended your live training and I was able to get results from it. Like Isaiah, for instance, he said that he made tens of thousands of dollars just from watching my videos and attending my live training. And that is amazing. I'm super happy about that. So don't miss out on it, and definitely check out this video of Sean right here, who I'm about to have a call with 3 minutes from now, who is able to go from 30K per month all the way up to over 500K per month using my system. And check that out by clicking right here.